that's an area of expertise I can't say I really have, because I have deep regard for people's free will. And that does involve another person. But if all you're wanting to do is rekindle something that was already there, and as long as both parties, yourself and the other person, are, in a spot where it's okay to rekindle, then you have the blessing of the universe anyway, right? So that's great. That'll already be your advantage. So manifestation tip on that is, honestly, I would see if do you have access to like a metaphysical store in your area? If you don't, you could just simply go to Pinterest and use Pinterest to ask this question, and then I'm sure you will find many spells, rituals, items for you to gather. Roses are always very good for love, and rose oils are very good for love. You can soak in a rose oil bath. Utilize candles. I like to light a white candle simply to keep that, the good vibes. And you might want to do pink candles. Honestly, yeah, I would involve pink candles versus red. And here's why. This was a childhood flame. And the pink color is more of an innocent, playful love. Whereas the red color, red, is going to be more passion, and even could get into the realm of, things you might not necessarily want. Here I am wearing red, but like things like courage, and even, seeing red, they say, there's all sorts of expressions that might indicate, like red flags, things like that. But I would definitely look at like the soft, rosy kind of things. And I mean, I said roses earlier, but using those things to incorporate. Plus, it's going to make you feel so good. Primary thing is, how good is punch drinker feeling? And yeah, I would say use Pinterest. If you have access to metaphysical stores, absolutely support your local vendors at fairs if you have access to a fair. This is a really good time of year in North America, especially. Well, no, Halloween's kind of everywhere. If you can get still to like a metaphysical fair, let's see if people have things like sage, because it's good to burn something, and burn something. But burn sage or lavender is a very nice one. It's very relaxing. That'll just clear the energy. And then, you've got ideas like the bath. I think and hope that gave you a lot of good stuff to work with. But when you're doing spell work, definitely, I see your comment, I'll read it in just a second. Definitely take your time to do it respectfully. And it's not like you can't do spell work, but do understand that words have a lot of power, whether or not it's just us communicating here or your thoughts every day to day. But words have power, intention has power. So I would take some baby steps, check in, take some baby steps, check in. Just like that tree, you already have a big old tree, and it's funny that childhood is very much like a playhouse or a tree house. I love the connections there with your reading. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is just, like climb that tree one branch at a time. Be as empowered as you want, but just do it steadily. You don't want to go in there so fast, so hard that it's just like intimidating, like that rifle that we saw.